Hi folks, thanks for joining this ritual for Judas on October 5th, 2021. Welcome back to the Church of Judas. I'll just be lighting the candle of magic with the light of truth. We have the iron elf holding that. And of course the two Judas candles to make sure that we're reaching Judas. And not just St. Jude, but St. Jude as well, unless they happen to be the same person. Anyway, welcome to you. Welcome to the Church of Judas. And this is just a ritual to say thank you to Judas and Jesus and the goddess and you and me and everyone for helping to end war, end racism, end poverty all around the world. That's what Judas is all about. That's what Jesus is all about. And that's what we're doing. So Jesus has a prophecy to Judas that there will be an end to war and an end to all these governments that make war, and that it will be replaced by the rule of humans, so democracy. Also that the churches will have all gone wrong and will be replaced by Judas's church. So, welcome to the Church of Judas. The neat thing about the Church of Judas is everybody's already in it. You don't have to do anything to change. Well, you might do some things to change. Let me take that back. But you don't have to change who you are to be in the Church of Judas. You have to change who you're not to be in the Church of Judas. Now, what does that mean? No one's really a fascist. People are swept up in fascism. There are people who are acting fascist, but no spirit, no soul is fascist. And so, while people have been brainwashed and swept up into this Trumpism and Putinism and Nazism, once again, no one's really like that at heart. At your heart, everybody's part of the same spirit. We all know this, and we express it in different ways and explain it in different ways. But at our heart, we're all part of the same spirit. This is what Jesus tells Judas in the Gospel of Judas. I explain it in my book, The Book of Judas, and the prequel, The Art of Betrayal by God, which is largely about the Black Lives Matter movement. This recent version of it, because this movement's been going on forever. This struggle's been going on forever, and the struggle is for everyone. It's for all human spirits to overcome oppression. And we do focus on one group or another, the spirits in some people or other people at different times. But the intersectionality of everything reminds us that all spirits are connected. We're all the same spirit. So we're all in this together. We're all doing this for all of us. I heard Greta Thunberg talking this morning on the radio, and I heard the Archbishop of Canterbury on the radio later today, and the reporter asked him what Greta Thunberg would ask him. Isn't it time to go ahead and switch over? He had some response about a $30 trillion fund that they were going to try to help convince fossil fuel companies to switch over to green energy, things like this. And it just reminded me of Greta Thunberg's speech from this morning. She would call that blah, blah, blah. Like, it's time to actually do it. And we'll show who we really are. We'll all be together on this again. But we are going to change who we're not. And we're not really fascists. We're not really Trumpers. All that is being shown to be false and evil and wrong. And we're seeing through it. So we're going to put an end to it just today, or yesterday now, since it's after midnight, October 4th, Facebook was shut down for a few hours. There's a whistleblower who spoke out against Facebook recently. There's hopefully some type of takeover of Facebook to expose their role in helping Trump and Putin foist this evil upon us. The thing about overthrowing all the churches, Facebook is like a massive secular church that everybody's in, needs to be overthrown. Jesus told Judas that all the Christian churches would be overthrown and replaced by the Judas church. Why? Was it Jesus setting a trap for everyone? No. Jesus just understood human nature. He understood people would get it wrong in all these different ways. And I guess, could see the future or whatever. He saw people getting it wrong, beyond his lifetime at that time. And that spirit, that understanding has been with humanity ever since. People have seen the future coming, have seen democracy, have seen idealism. America is built upon the idealism of welcoming everyone and helping the least fortunate, and all the things that Jesus taught. America is based on that idealism. We've gone off on a false idealism, or a false misdealism, I've called it before, where, because it's a misdeal, we need to redo it. We need to, take all the cards back, reshuffle the deck, spread them back out again. I mean, a total revolution of culture and thought and the way we do things, which, we're prepared for now after the pandemic. Didn't have to be that bad, but we had a leader who was committed to evil instead of committed to the public good. The only good thing about that is, having gone so far in that direction, we now all understand the importance and can be focused on the public good. Of course, not all of us. Some of us need to change. But at heart, we all already know this. Most people already know this. Who's holding us back? Just the trolls, just the evil people, the same network of evil terrorists. And I don't mean to diminish them, because they are evil and they are completely in power in so many different ways. They need to be overthrown. But they are evil powers that have been predicted, prophesied to fail by Jesus 2,000 years ago to Judas. You can read it yourself in the Gospel of Judas. It's a little bit hard to understand. I don't want you to misunderstand it. So read my book or see the other videos. Read my book, The Book of Judas, to explain it, or see my other videos about the Church of Judas to explain it. But as I said, we're all in it together. The Church of Judas is open to everyone. That's how you know it's a good church. Basically, everyone's already in it. Now, honestly, I'm the only one in it. It's been around for 8.5, 9 months now. I opened it in February 2021. It's now October 5th, 2021. And as far as I know, I'm the only person in it, officially. But you're in it now for watching. Thanks for watching. And everyone's really in it at heart. It's like being young at heart or being in love. We're all part of being in love. And all we have to do is access it, be who we really are. And this is who we really are. We just have to stop being who we really aren't, and help other people stop being who they really aren't, and be who we all really are. A true spirit of love, that's all joined together. And it's nice to have a prophecy, but the thing about the prophecy is it does take us to activate it. And there's all sorts of ways to activate it. We have to know about it, talk about it. And so the more we know about it and spread the word, and the more people talk about it, the more it happens. The more we do, based on this knowledge and spirit and faith, that yes, we are going to take over the world. There will be no more war. There will be no more poverty. There will be no more racism or hatred. We're going to have a world like that. And we're going to have a world. It does come down to saving the planet from our own mistakes. But the people who have betrayed us are, the same evil system that Jesus was against way back then. The system, an unjust justice system, an unjust system that needs to be changed, that will crucify and murder innocent people. And the guilt doesn't fall with Judas, who called the cops, any more than it falls with the cashier who called the police on George Floyd. The guilt falls with the system that murders innocent people. That was always the message. They switched it to Judas to make him a scapegoat, to excuse militarism. Again, this is explained in my book. But we're going to end militarism. And so thank you, Judas, for ending war. Thank you, Jesus, for ending war. Thank you, Goddess, for ending war. Thank you for ending war. Thank me for ending war. Thank your neighbors and all the other people, animals, spirits, fairies, aliens, ghosts, angels. Thank everyone who's helped. And everyone who will help. Thank the Goddess, Mother Nature, Lady Gaga. Thank everyone for helping end war, end racism, end poverty. We're all in this together. We're all going to do it together. And welcome to the Church of Judas. Again, it's open to everyone. Everyone's already in it. We just have to discover it and share it, and it will replace all other Christian churches. Not because of anything they did wrong other than fulfill their nature as foreseen. It wasn't a trap. It's not evil. Even the Trumpers, the most evil people I can think of now, they were fooled by the best, by the devil, or by an evil angel. Well, 2 evil angels. I'll get back to that in another video about the Sith nature of evil. But for now, thank you, Judas. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, all peacemakers, all water protectors. Thank you to the spirits of all who are with us and all who've passed on but are still with us, helping guide us and help guide us further and all towards peace and harmony for everyone. But Jesus bless you. Judas bless you. I bless you. God bless you. And bless yourself.